Now to that other big story we're following. We're learning more details about that car explosion at the U.S.-Canada border. Officials released this surveillance video showing that car speeding, then going airborne before ending in a fiery crash happening just outside of that camera's view. Police at this point do not believe it was an act of terrorism, but that investigation does continue. That's why we are happy to invite Art Roderick, former Assistant Director for Investigations with the U.S. Marshals and former Senior Manager at DHS, along with us to help pull back the curtain a little bit. Art, investigators say that this is not an act of terrorism, but they're going to remain vigilant. So what exactly is it that they'll be looking for at this point?
When you look at the border, both the northern and southern border, there is a lot of angst going on. We've got a lot, at least on the southern border, we have over 300 people that have come across the southern border that are on the terror watch list. It's very hard to find numbers on the northern border, but I can tell you that in last fiscal year in 2023, they had 190,000 encounters. We don't hear much about the northern border, which, is 5,500 miles of border, one of the largest borders in the world, compared to 1,900 miles down on the southern border. But anytime we have something like this occurring, especially what's going on globally around the world, we've got to immediately go to the max, which is assuming it very well could be a terrorist attack.
Art, I was a little surprised yesterday with those initial reports, how quickly some people, some media outlets were sort of jumping the gun, reporting that they had found explosive materials, reporting that this was some sort of terrorist attack. Can you tell me your thoughts on how that news unfolded yesterday? What went right? What went wrong?
Well, I think, obviously from the investigative side, the FBI and the Joint Terrorism Task Force jumped on this right away. Were able to quickly, after a short period of time, be able to determine that it wasn't terrorism, looking at their background, social media, looking at their criminal history, and also checking the terror watch list. And it appeared that they didn't show up on any of these. And based on the social media footprint, they made a determination fairly quickly. But you're going to see this occurring more and more now. Anytime we have any of these incidences at the border where the initial jump would be, oh my gosh, is this terrorism? And I got to tell you, it really messed up the Thanksgiving travel day, both for planes, trains, and automobiles. When you look at, they shut down the airport, the local airports up there. They also closed the border for a short period of time. And then also Amtrak had suspended train travel there for a very short period of time before the FBI and JTTF made that determination.
Yeah, certainly. We were happy to hear that it was not an act of terror. Police have not released the identities of the two who died in that explosion, but we do have some details about their background, what they were doing at the border. I know I just recently looked over some of your notes. It seems like you have some information that you were able to gather. Tell me a little bit about what it is you were able to find out. And also, now that this is being investigated as an accident, are we ever actually going to find out more about who their identities were, or is that going to just remain private?
Well, this particular couple had made arrangements to go to the KISS concert in Toronto, which was apparently canceled due to one of the band members having the flu. So instead of that, they went to the casino, local casino there by the border, and tried and gambled, obviously, for a while. Not sure how long. They haven't passed that information on yet. But, was there alcohol? Was there drugs? Was there a medical issue involved? Because they were traveling at a very high rate of speed. And you can see they traveled looks like almost a little over 100 feet in the air when they hit that curb. So, now that it's been turned over to the local police, we will eventually find out who these individuals were, what they were doing, and hopefully the cause of this accident.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.